Hello everyone, I am Crisana Marinero. In this video, I will explain to you guys what is first come first serve CPU scheduling algorithm, or also known as the FCFS. So first come first serve algorithm is a non-preemptive algorithm. So it means that once the process starts executing, it will continue until it finishes. So the CPU selects processes based on its arrival time. So whoever comes first or whoever arrives first will be served first, similar to a queue. So in basic explanation, first come first serve schedule processes in the order they arrive in the ready queue. So the first process to arrive will get the CPU first. There is no priority or interruption involved. So the key terms used in first come first serve is arrival time, burst time, waiting time, and turnaround time.
Now, let us take a look to the example so we can understand how FCFS works step by step. Here, we have three processes, the P1, P2, and P3. Each process has an arrival time, which tells us when it enters the ready queue, and also a burst time, which tells us how long it needs to use the CPU. P1 arrives at time 0, so it is the first process in the queue because FCFS follows the order of arrival, so P1 gets the CPU first. P1 needs 5 units of time, so it will run from time 0 to time 5. While P1 is running, the other processes must wait. P2 arrives at time 1, and P3 arrives at time 2. But they cannot run yet because first come first serve does not allow interruption. After P1 finishes at time 5, the next process in the queue is P2. P2 runs for 3 units of time, so it executes from time 5 to 8. After P2 finishes, the last process is P3. P3 runs for 4 units of time, from time 8 to 12. And this is how first come first serve works. Now, let us calculate the waiting time. Waiting time means how long a process waits before it starts running. Process P1 does not wait because it starts immediately, so its waiting time is 0. Process P2 starts at time 5, but it arrived at time 1, so it waited for 4 units of time. While the process P3 starts at time 8, and it arrived at time 2, so it waited for 6 units of time. So now for the turnaround time. Turnaround time means the total time from when the process arrives until it finishes. Process P1 finishes at time 5. So its turnaround time is 5. Process P2 finishes at time 8. So its turnaround time is 7. So for the process P3, it finishes at time 12. So its turnaround time is 10.
The advantages of first come first serve is that it is simple and easy to implement. And one thing is also it is fair when it comes to order since no priorities are involved. However, first come first serve has disadvantages, which is the short processes might wait for a long time to the long ones. So first come first serve is best used in systems where tasks arrive in a fixed order. So in summary, first come first serve runs processes in the order they arrive. So once a process starts running, it continues until it finishes. So this makes the first come first serve easy to understand and implement. But it can cause long waiting times for the short processes. Unlike the SJF, which is the shortest job first come first serve does not consider burst time. That's all for the first come first serve algorithm. I hope this helps you understand how it works. So in the next video, my groupmate will explain to you what is the shortest job first algorithm. So stay tuned.